Okay, so here we have the coveted fan favorite, all three Wolfpack sets from the Castle line, and they range from 92 to 93. That was it. Man, there's so much hype recently with these minifigure packs that just came out with a new updated version of a Wolfpack bandit ranger dude. But this is the original sets that came out in 1992, and then this one here in 1993. They look pretty cool. They look way cooler in person than on camera. On camera, it's kind of, I mean, they're small for sure, but there's a lot of neat little details, nooks and crannies, especially with the Wolfpack Tower in the middle. So real quick, the sets are the Wolfpack Renegades, 6038, 6075, Wolfpack Tower, and then in 1993, a 3-pack of castle sets came out, and this was one of them, the Ghostly Hideout. Sorry, yeah, and that was it. That was all. And the reputation became legendary from that point. But Wolfpack Tower is obviously not a tall set, but compared to a minifigure, it's a pretty imposing set, actually. But it's hard to convey on camera. Mine's still a little dusty, but yeah. It's like a bridge over this water, which is a fantastic design. And they can also pull it up if they want, so that nobody can get to the tower. They also have kind of this rope ladder piece. It kind of functions as a gate. You could probably just latch it with a piece so that people can't get through. And then you got the two lanterns in front, which are very, very classic. And there was really just two types of Wolfpack minifigures. You got your kind of run-of-the-mill bandit here with the brown torso print, which looks great. And then a red cape, black arms, and gray pants and all that. And kind of he's got the same thing as like a pirate mustache face for the head. And so you got those guys, which are just the, what would you call them, goons? And then you've got the, I guess the raider bandit guy who's in charge. He has an eye patch, just like the pirates did. And he's got this shield. Mine looks pretty good. That one's a little rubbed off. The other two look pretty good. And then he's got the same torso except brown arms. And then usually he would have the black cape on the back and the black cowl helmet looking thing. It's a sort of like a hood on the head, but it doesn't really extend down past the arms except for the back. And that was pretty much it. Other than this guy, 93, has a similar. He has a similar torso and all that. Same weapons and a shield, which looks great. But then he has a red cape with that set. So that's pretty cool. Maybe he's the supreme leader or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. But yeah, all in all, it's really, really cool. I love how you get so many weapons with this Wolfpack, the bandits. The Wolfpack Renegade set. You get a bunch of weapons, so they have a good arsenal. And it would be, I think the only way you could make this a more imposing force is if you could possibly get more carts and then a place to put them. And they could still hide out. You can still hide out in the Wolfpack Tower, of course. And the Wolfpack Tower has lots of little cubbies. Here we go. This thing opens up. And you can see inside, you got a little sort of a cavern. That thing kind of lowers and raises, and they can even close that and hide out in here as a last effort if they're being attacked. And then they've got a hidden treasure underneath, which I don't know if it's too dark to see, but yeah, there's lots of ways you could utilize the space up or down. You could climb this ladder, and they put the ghost in the tower, but you also could climb up there, and you could utilize it. You could, you know, these are bandits and thieves, and they're used to kind of climbing and utilizing different spaces. Or you could even function, the ghost is in there right now, but it could even function as a jail, that type of thing. I don't know, maybe. And then you've got this tower here, which is, its windows are pretty cool. You don't really have a space to hang out, but you could hang out up in there. I don't know if you can see. You could just put like a small bridge or something, or a little, ledge to kind of hang out. You needed just a place to sleep. And then this side, of course, opens up too. And this was the first year of these burp and lerp pieces as well. A little beat up there. Yeah, so you can utilize both sides. You could escape out one side or the other. They do probably need a raft. So, yeah, in my display, I made a raft for them. And you might have seen it in my displays, but like just a basic raft that they could utilize getting to and fro and cart the wolves and stuff. Anyways, that probably could have been a neat addition, but for some reason, this was it. This is all that we got. So I hope you enjoyed the deep dive into the Lego Wolfpack line. Definitely one of my favorites of all time.